Throughout the pandemic, the nuclear industry has stepped up in the fight against COVID-19. We are uncovering these stories through Ontario's Nuclear Advantage at Home edition. We are here with Chelsie from Hatch. Welcome, Chelsie, and thanks so much for joining the page today.
Thank you so much, Taylor. It's great to be here.
No problem. And so my first question to you, Chelsie, is can you tell me a little bit about the work that Hatch does around the nuclear industry?
Hatch has been in the nuclear industry for quite some time, and we do, a lot of different engineering assessments, but we're much larger than that. We actually work on advisory work and financial analysis for the nuclear industry, and we do social impact assessments. We also do environmental assessments. So it's a broad spectrum. I would say and look at Hatch as a partner to the nuclear industry in advancing the projects to make sure they get over the approval line, they get constructed, and they start working.
How are you doing with working from home with this pandemic happening in the world?
I've taken the opportunity to go, 1,900 kilometers north to where I grew up, and I'm here in our family cottage. So I work all day as long as I have an internet connection, and in the evening I enjoy paddleboarding and fishing. So I'm really living the true element of work-life balance throughout this.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. My next question is, a lot of partners through the nuclear industry have responded to those in need during this time. What has Hatch been doing with regards to retooling and supporting communities?
We do a lot of project work with Indigenous communities and local communities in all different areas of the world. So a few great examples are in India, our team there did a health program to talk about healthy habits during COVID-19. In Australia and the US, we supplied local communities with health supplies like N95 masks and gloves and sanitation equipment, for example. But we've even been doing some stuff here in our own community with Webequie and Martin Falls First Nation up in Northern Ontario. They needed cleaning supplies. So we flew in 300 bundles for every single family so that they could protect themselves against their fight against COVID-19. They were very happy. We saw gratitude pour out on their Facebook pages. So that makes it worth it.
Wow, I have chills hearing that story. Congratulations to you and Hatch for sure. Why is it important to Hatch to make these contributions?
Organizations now need to think of themselves from more of a social lens. And it's important to me to work for an organization that instills those values and wants to be that productive contributor to society. And that in itself makes me feel good about working for Hatch because they're living by their manifesto. They want to make positive change, and they're really driving to identify the needs of the community and deliver on it. I'm very proud to work for this industry, and I'm sure many others are.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of the Ontario's Nuclear Advantage at Home edition. We appreciate your time and effort and all the work that you and Hatch are doing throughout this pandemic. It's much appreciated.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Taylor.